Hey guys, this is Steve Lu, and please subscribe to my channel, Sabado Nights with Steve Lu on YouTube, and also tune in to my Spotify channel, and please follow my social media pages on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you very much. Now, on with the podcast.
What was it like singing na ang drums nanggagaling ulit kay Harley?
Hindi, naka-crutches siya nang umuwi siya nung nagkita kami. Harley, ano nangyari sa'yo?
Ano nangyari?
What's her name? Actually, hindi rin natin masasabing luck din because I did pay my dues.
Yeah.
Nag-retire ako from music, ha?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
City boy ka. Napunta ka sa Puerto Galera. Dapat bakasyon lang yan. All of a sudden, nagmamanage ka. Anong tumatakbo sa utak mo pag walang tao? Nothing?
No, I was...
Tinalikuran mo talaga music?
Oo, walang music. Buti na lang, at that time, kapitbahay ko si Jun Lupito.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was just tatawid ka lang ng... Although medyo akit ka muna ng bundok, tapos tatawid ka ng kalsada, andun si Jun Lupito.
Puerto Galera?
Yung Puerto Galera are hidden coves, mountains,
right,
and whatnot. So I was in one of these hidden coves, and if you go up the mountain and down, andun naman sa kabila si Jun Lupito. Tapos about 14 kilometers away is White Beach. Nandun ang action. May tugtugan doon pagka weekends. So, susunduin ko si Jun. Jun, nalika na. Punta kami doon. Sundo na naman again. Nag-umpisa yung aking musical return, so to speak.
Welcome to the Pacos Place Podcast.
And the podcast will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Deja Vu, Part 2, Stephen Lu.
Alright! Yeah!
Oy, ngayon ko lang ginawa yung rhyme na yun, ha?
Wow, salamat Paco for another invitation dito sa Pacos Place, and it's always nice to be back here.
Grabe, thank you for being here. Nakakadalawa ka na rito. Ako hindi pa ako nakakaisa sa home base mo. So,
wala na yung Boracay na mention mo kanina.
Ayun na nga.
I had left Boracay kasi di ba nagkaroon ng the so-called rehab.
Yes.
6-month closure. You know, we took a hit there. Tapos nag-pandemic. So I sold off na and I moved to Siargao actually. I moved my business to Siargao.
So what's this? Let's promote this business.
Okay. Para dun sa mga pumupunta sa Siargao Island, you can go visit Fratelli's Pizzeria, which is located right across the street from Siargao Island Villas.
So paano mo nagagawa na meron kang pizzeria pero napaka-sexy mo pa rin?
Naks!
Ha?
Well,
hindi mo kinakain yung produkto mo, ganun?
Hindi. 60 is the new sexy.
Yeah!
Kaya nyo ba yon?
Pero anong feeling ng 60?
Hindi ko na alam kasi 61 na ako.
Yun na nga. Kasi ako, I remember when you were here, pa 60 ka pa lang eh.
Oh, tama.
Right?
Tama.
Now I'm 53, you're 61.
Right.
Kumbaga parang, shoot, may mga bagay-bagay tayong kailangan pag-ingatan. Since this is our second conversation, hindi na to origin story, health, like music, like your vibe, it's still the same.
Yeah.
How do you keep it like that?
A part of it is when I lived in Boracay, di ba? So, nasa Boracay ako, ang daming mga sexing naka-bikini doon. Nakakahiya naman kung laki ng tiyan mo, di ba?
Pero how do you keep the abs, ano?
Well, I brisk walk as much as I can.
So, okay talaga ang walking?
Well, kasi may knee issues na ako because I used to play football or soccer in the Philippines. So, nung medyo tumanda na, eto na yung mga knee issues, yung mga meniscus, mga ganyan. Hindi na ako pwedeng sabi nung aking ortho ay, hindi ka na pwedeng mag-pivot. Pero yung walking, running, pwede pa yon. Yung running medyo overtime, debilitating din yon dahil yung mapupudpud naman yung dun sa joint mo. So sabi niya, ba't di ka mag-brisk walk? Okay naman yung brisk walk kasi lalo na sa beach, no? Mas mahirap maglakad sa beach.
Sa buhangin, di ba?
Sa buhangin. Tapos, naaarawan ka. So, you know, other than being fit,
may vitamin D ka pa.
May vitamin. At saka you have a nice tan, year-round tan, you know. So that was due to my Boracay experience. Tapos, and I was single for a long time.
Hanggang ngayon?
Hindi na. I am like, hopefully my woman is, my love, Katya, hey, how are you? I miss you very much. It's been what, 3 weeks?
Katya's in Siargao now?
No. Katya is in Manila. I don't live in Siargao.
The business is in Siargao.
The business is in
So
Siargao.
you're back in Manila na talaga.
Back in Manila ako. Although Katya and I, we're planning on moving to Baler at some point.
Quezon?
Yes,
Aurora.
Pero dating Quezon yun,
yes.
diba? Nahinati sa dalawa.
Alam mo kung sino nasa Baler at may restaurant doon? Si Eugene Marfil ng True Faith.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, meron siyang business doon.
Talaga? Would you know what?
Not off the top of my head, pero ilalagay ko sa comments sa description para
sige nga. Because Baler kasi, medyo pa siya malaki ang potential for growth. You access it by land, you don't have to fly, nor hindi ka tatawid ng tubig. So, kanya lang medyo 6-hour yung drive. Oo. And also, of course, it's a surfing destination. So, when I move to a destination like that, perhaps that would be the time that I would take up surfing. Kasi nung na-introduce ako sa surfing, medyo 50 plus na rin ako. So, nagkakaroon ako ng neck and shoulder issues. Tsaka hindi ka matututo kung you just spend 5 days. Tapos hindi ka matututo yung mga muscles mo hindi madidevelop.
Kailangan immersion, no pun intended. Pero kailangan nandun ka talaga.
Hindi naman sa kailangan. I mean, that I suppose would be the easiest way. Parang when I was last in Baler, which was before I left, sinabihan ako ni Roy, yung may-ari ng Aliyah Beach surf resort, one of the most popular resorts there, na meron din siyang live band setup doon. Sabi niya, halika, mag-surf ka na kasi maraming mga musikerong mga surfers din, no? Si Noel Mendez, di ba?
Yes.
Franco,
si Marcus Adoro.
Si Marcos, of course, may nasa di ba, nasa La Union.
Yeah.
So, sabi niya, mag-surf ka na. Sabi ko, flat naman yung, wala namang waves Sabi niya, that's the best time to learn to paddle. Tama nga naman. Kasi actually, the difficulty for me is paddling out dahil, my neck is up, nakahiga ka, tapos nagkaroon ako ng mga shoulder issues. But I have addressed those. So, hopefully,
yun nakakatuwa, no? I have addressed those mga
health issues. Yeah. Sabi mo health issues, di ba?
Kasi andun na tayo And so, okay, aside from staying fit, diet.
Okay, well, part of the reason I stay fit is so that I can eat well. By eating well, meaning kung ano yung gusto kong kainin.
In moderation.
Of course. So, and a balanced diet, no? May gulay, may meats, and hindi naman puro taba,
Like kanina, tinola yun Pinabalik mo yung isang manok. Kung ako yung titirahin ko yung mga manok na yun.
Hindi naman ako kasi kumain ako kanina. Namimiss ko lang yung sabaw ng tinola. Kaya nung inoffer mo sa akin, medyo naglaway ako. Sabi ko, paano ko kayang ayusin itong paglalaway ko? Baka pag nag-i-interview tayo, tumulo dito. So, pinatulan ko na. And thank you to Jaja for preparing a fabulous...
Well, thank you for being here. Diba?
Thank you.
So ngayon, okay. How important is it to stay fit and being a musician currently? Like, you're very active as a musician.
Yes.
Hindi ka pa rin tumitigil gumalaw on stage.
Yes.
Diba? Hindi ka tulad ng mga ibang musiko na kaedad natin, nakatayo na lang. Tayong dalawa, gumagalaw talaga tayo hanggang ngayon How important is it to be health conscious, or are you not?
I am. Recently nga pala, balita ko sa'yo, nag-reunion ng Rizal Underground. Umuwi si Harley from Saipan. He spent like 6 to 8 weeks back in Manila. So we did 4 shows. And in preparation for that, talagang yung brisk walking ko araw-araw at saka doble yung oras. From 20 minutes naging 40 minutes para lang kasi hindi ako gumigitara sa Rizal Underground. Nakakahiya naman kay Mike Villegas, di ba? Parang, si Mike Villegas yan. Ano ba? Huwag ka naman
So talagang talak lang, talagang...
I had to bounce around.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, abangan ninyo yung lalabas na yung mga live videos namin that we recorded from 19 East back in sometime in July or June. So may lumabas ng isa at makikita ninyo doon na yun nga, kahit na gaano kang kakondisyon, hindi mo pa rin magagawa yung mga nagagawa mo 30 years ago.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? But, to me, that I was already in the best shape of the last 15 years perhaps. Pero iba pa rin talaga. Iba na talaga yung energy nung kabataan natin, magkakasabay tayo, di ba?
What was it like working, ibahin ko what was it like singing na ang drums nanggagaling ulit kay Harley?
Oh, wow.
Articulate your description. Gusto ko marinig eh.
Wow. We have an unwritten understanding that we are going to play very, very loose and no rules. Talagang na yon, hindi na namin pinag-uusapan yon, natural na talaga yon. Si Harley naman, gustong-gusto niyang tumugtog din sa Rizal Underground kasi pumoposte siya kay Angelo.
Yes.
So si Harley, pag nagda-drums yun, pag tinanggal mo yung drum set, kala mo nagte-threading ng lahat gumagalaw, pati buhok. And it's so much energy, and like my girlfriend Katya was saying, it's like, wow, now I understand what you mean when you say na he's a great drummer.
He is, di ba?
Oh, absolutely. Talagang yung mga feels niya na mga hindi mo napapansin yun pagka tumutugtog kayo, pero pag pinapanood mo yung video, yung mga malalaman, mga ghost notes na, wow, saan galing yun?
How is it like working with the twins again?
Oh, wow. So, after this 4 shows that we did itong last couple of months.
Friends pa rin kayong apat after the 4 shows?
Naman! We actually agreed that we are not going to play with anybody else but us 4.
Amen. Galing.
So, kasi it took Harley 5 years to come back eh.
Yeah.
Before the pandemic, umuwi yan, 2018, we were only able to do 1 show. Meron din kaming mga live videos nun. Ngayon, medyo nagtagal siya. Nagbigay siya ng advance notice. So I was able to book a few shows. And naka 4 shows kami. We played 1 show with the Teeth. Oh, grabe yung The Teeth. Sino pa ba?
Razorback, okay.
And POT. Oh, so nag-double duty si Harley. Oh. Pilay pa yun.
Noong nag-POT?
Naka-crutches siya nang umuwi siya nung nagkita kami. Harley, ano nangyari sa'yo?
Ano nangyari?
What's her name? Naka-crutches. So, ano nangyari? Kasi yung racket niya sa Saipan, ang ginagawa niya, he plays drums and then may sequence siyang sinusundan. Okay. And then he hires singers. Tapos nag-aano siya sa mga hotels. Siya rin yung nagbubuhat ng gamit.
Oh, Lord.
So, I think it was one of those occasions na meron siyang na-twist na mali or something.
Yan ang buhay sa non-Filipino. Sa Pilipinas na tayo ng mga roadies eh.
That's right. Dito sa Amerika, ganun din. No? Yeah. Kanya-kanyang bit-bit. So, so he was naka-crutches mayon, so nag-double duty siya. Grabe, no? POT.
Iba pa rin funk yun.
Andyan si
Mali.
Si Mali,
Oh my God.
So that was a really, really wonderful evening. And since yung Teeth are all from BF Homes, sold out yung 19 East by 8:30 in the evening. Hindi ka na makakapasok.
Kasi sa 19 East, you can't buy tickets in advance. First come, first serve.
That's right. At saka maximum 200 lang.
Yes.
Oo. 1.5 pa yung ticket.
Wow!
So we're like, wow, my God, this is good enough to make in like a concert.
Yeah.
Para na rin kaming nag-concert na So that was marvelous, and then we did the second show at 19 East. Tapos nag-alert level reunion kami.
Sino kasama sa alert level reunion?
Yung 4 bands.
Yung pa rin?
Yes. The Breed, Color It Red, Tropical Depression, and of course Rizal Underground. So we are very, very thankful.
Oh, yes. Anong feeling nang nag-Tropical D kayo, nag-The Breed kayo, na wala si Manny at wala si Papa Dom? Well, na-realize nyo ba yun na ganun?
Of course. Ramdam mo yun, di ba? Kasi yan yung mga
yes.
Kabiruan mo nung araw.
Manny Amador, Papa Dom.
Inaalas ka namin lagi si Manny. God bless his soul. It's like, syempre you miss a certain element, but it was very, very good to feel that vibe again with all these 4 bands na literally kasabayan namin. As in, nung kasabayan namin nung Puyatan, nung ginawa namin yung album, kasi ginawa namin yung album nung 92, nung kasagsagan nung 12-hour brownouts. Para dun sa mga hindi nakakaalam, back in 1992 or something like that, 12 hours po ang brownout. Alas 12 ang schedule ng...
Sa studio mo ginawa to, di ba?
Sa Loud House.
Sa Loud House.
Sa Parañaque.
Na hindi alam ng nanay mo na may ginagawa ka palang...
Alam naman niya. Alam naman.
Panoorin nyo guys yung unang episode. Kwinento talaga niya lahat ng kasnikihan niya sa Loud House.
Right. Office kasi yun.
Oh. Manager by day.
Naalala mo yun.
How are your daughters?
Oh, my daughters are great. Hi to you too, Sophia and Stephanie. Stephanie is studying for the board exam to be a physical therapist. And
Wait, in the Philippines?
yes.
So magmamigrate na rin siya?
May US passport naman siya so she's free to...
Hindi mo sinagot yung tanong. So...
well, yeah, she's deciding. Papasahan mo na, tatapusin mo.
You're very close to your daughters. So
Of
paano
course.
pag naisipan na, Dad, doon na kami titira?
Well, susuportahan ko yun, natural, di ba? Anong oras ang alis mo? Di ba? Anong oras? Ngayon na ba? Now na?
pero are you ready for that next chapter in their lives?
Well, they have supported me
Ever since,
throughout
yeah.
my life. They grew up with me.
Mm-hmm.
So, they have supported me, marami silang nadatnan na partners ko
Yep.
na tinanggap naman nila and they are welcoming
Katya?
my Katya. And right now, nandun sila sa bahay. They're taking care of their lola because my mom is 92 years old. So, yung lola ang ayaw magpaalis sa kanila. So parang naabsuelto naman ako. At least I don't have to make that decision. But naturally, if they say, we want to migrate, it's like, what time are you going to the airport? That's the question.
Sakit doon ha? Parang...
Hindi, kasi, nasanay na rin sila na maging independent ako at nasanay na ako na independent sila.
kasi dati package deal kayo palagi pag umaalis kayo eh.
Correct. Pero nung nag-mature na sila, when they turned, that first time I came here in 2018, the first time I gigged outside of the Philippines, kasama sila. Kasi graduate sila ng junior high at senior high yung isa. So magka-college at magsi-senior high. So sabay graduate. So trinit ni Lola. Tama-tama, umusbong na yung social media ng mga panahon na to. So, tinawagan kita, di ba?
Yeah.
Nag-usap tayo.
Kaya ko nga alam na kasama yung dalawa, kaya nga package deal.
Right. So, tapos, you search on Facebook, you message them, and you create contacts, and I've met so many people through that. Si Shikes Barbero, kilala niyo si Shikes, of
Norcal,
course.
yes.
Norcal, yeah. Nakilala ko si Timothy Batak.
Yes.
Yan. And sa Pasayahan, sa Nayon. And what was the fourth one? New York City, of course. So, through contacts, and 2018, because of social media, you're able to promote. Kasi dati, wala talagang paraan Talagang radyo, print ads, di ba? Araw. Kaya kailangan
flyers, di ba?
Flyers. So, kaya kailangan mo nung araw ng ng record companies.
Yeah.
Di ba? Because you don't get to radio without payola. I mean, without a record company. Parang gano'n na rin.
Pinag-usapan natin. Bago natin pag-usapan ng payola, you're here again for a tour.
That's right. At saka, I'm excited to perform and see Melody again. I'm also excited to see Wolf, whom I haven't seen in a long time. Tapos, I'm excited to meet Zosimo. And of course, I can't wait to watch Monarch and Frey play with another band.
Teka, si Frey, matagal na kayo magkakalala ni Frey?
Yung first show ko sa My House, si Frey ang kasama ko.
Oh, wow.
It was a full band. Oh my God.
Sige nga.
Michael Salvador and si Rob Sim. Yan. So sila yung banda. It was produced by Timothy Batak nga.
Yeah.
Red Elf ba siya? Mm-hmm. Red Elf, yeah. So thank you, Timothy. Hindi na kami masyado nag-uusap. Pero I appreciate what you did for me before. And Shikes also, thank you. Thank you to those guys because that was the fuel to the fire. Soon after that, nakapag-Canada ako, nakapag-Europe, tapos this is my third return to the US. So, like you mentioned earlier, you have to stay healthy para makapagbiyahe kayo ng maayos.
Okay, discipline. Let's talk about discipline. Are there days na ayaw mo mag-brisk walk or ayaw mo mag-diet or gusto mo lang kumain? What stops you from indulging and what keeps you disciplined?
Alam mo kasi pagka matagal kang hindi when you have a lull, like sa Pilipinas, pag nag-uulan, hindi ako makapag-brisk walk, di ba? I enjoy the brisk walk because I like the outdoors. I started on the beach, di ba? So, syempre may mga naka-bikini pa rin. So, medyo flex ng konti.
Why not, di ba?
No, why not? So, I love the outdoors. So, I do it in the outdoors. So, pag umuulan, hindi ako alam mo naman sa Pilipinas, pag umulan, days at a time. So, minsan kailangan mong gumising ng maaga. Although, past a certain age, you wake up early naturally.
Yeah.
I don't know what you go through.
Same thing, kahit late ka matulog, yung parang fudge, gising na ako.
Oo, di ba? Nakakainis, di ba? So it pans out. Ang nangyayari, paggising ko sa umaga, di magwo-walk ako. Ngayon, pag umuulan, di wala. Kung sunod-sunod na 5 araw yon, yung rise mo na yun yung mahirap. But once you've done 1, 2, 3, tuloy-tuloy na yun.
Pag-usapan natin yung mahirap. And kaya ako gusto pag-usapan is because dito sa States, ang isa sa mga detriments ng mga kabataan and kaidaran is obesity.
Right.
Diba? Kada uwi namin sa Pilipinas, ang taba mo ngayon. Kasi na-desensitize na mga tao rito sa timbang dahil lahat lumalapad diba?
Right.
Pero yun nga, ang pinakamahirap is starting over again. So what do you tell yourself? Do you just get up and walk or?
I'm a very highly motivated person.
Okay.
Hindi ko magagawa itong ginagawa ko, touring, if I'm not fit.
Exactly.
So if I'm not fit, it's not. I don't feel like I'm worthy. So that is my motivation, and I have set some schedules. So alam ko na yung gagawin ko. Pagdating ng Christmas, mag-spoil ako ng sarili ko. Pag uwi ko ng mid-November, I'm going to take my Katya to somewhere because it's going to be her birthday. Tuloy-tuloy na yan hanggang Pasko. So New Year na ulit, di ba? So ganun lang naman yung cycles. Tapos next year I'll be preparing for a tour of Europe.
Solo ulit?
Hindi. Hopefully kasama ko si Clem Castro.
Oh, okay.
Kaming dalawa. Because I might be retiring from touring real soon.
Why?
So para maka-settle down na nga ako.
So finally ito na talaga.
Hindi kasi I can see I have a vision na yun nga yung settling in Baler. Right now I'm taking care of my mom,
yes.
And taking care of the family estate. So down the line nakikita ko na may path na. Dati wala puro ganito So tuloy-tuloy yung ngayon nakikita kong pwede na ako mag-settle down sa Baler, learn to kumbaga, I'm gonna retire in my house in the woods and do some hunting, ika nga.
Yeah.
So this time, I can learn to surf, promote tourism in Baler kasi medyo kailangan ng tulong ng Baler to promote tourism.
Hindi ka na magbe-baby ulit?
I don't think so. Kasi I don't think it's fair to
Katya? Or the baby?
Or the baby, yeah. And I'm, I don't know. We haven't talked about that. We're not at that stage, First things first.
Okay.
First things first.
Pero nakakatuwa, no? Like, hearing you say na ngayon nakakita ka na ng path sa ganon, it just goes to show na you're very family-centric Yun ang nakikita ko sa'yo.
Yes.
Na ang ganda ng kwento mo nung unang episode natin. And it's very consistent with what you're saying now. Sana panoorin nyo yung first episode din ni Stephen dito because
episode 201.
Yun. Kasi di ba ang ganda ng bitaw mo ron and naduduktong mo ngayon now. It's bittersweet because you're telling me mom's older now.
Right.
Diba? Parang we're all preparing for the inevitable. I wouldn't say future, but the inevitable. But you've given so much. You've enjoyed your life within the space of still helping the rest of the family. And you're pushing, you're in your 60s, and yung energy na binibigay mo sa akin is really life begins at 60. May mga ibang, kasi Steve, yung mga iba, 60 feeling nila, tapos na buhay nila.
Right.
I mean, ang nakikita ko dito sa conversation natin is, oh my God, diba yung mga nasa 40, 50, huwag niyong sasayangin sarili ninyo.
Well, yeah, perspectives, So, I guess I've been very lucky dahil actually, hindi rin natin masasabing luck din because I did pay my dues.
Yeah.
Nag-retire ako from music.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, when my first child was born, I did not pick up my guitar for 7-8 years. At lumaki ako, as in, when I see the photos now, I tell my girlfriend na, if you see me that big again, you shoot me, right? Talagang, anyway, so, lumaki ako, tapos, nung medyo, the kids can stand on their own when they were 8 to 10, ayan, medyo na ako. Doon ko inumpisahan yung Boracay journey ko. Back in 2009.
Yes.
Nag-umpisa ako sa Puerto Galera. It was all by chance. I was just vacationing actually in Puerto Galera and I saw a yacht parked docked in front of the resort that I was staying, and parang, alam mo yung, nanonood ka ba ng mga Spike Lee movies, yung umaandar ka nang hindi ka naglalakad, palapit ka, parang ano nangyayari sa akin, lumalapit ako dun sa yacht. Sabi ko, kaninong yate yan? Ayun yung may-ari, nakilala ko. And eventually, he invited me to manage his resort. Wala akong experience sa hospitality business. But, because of my good friends, si Christy and Loloy of Ensenada, I watched them socialize, I watched them serve, may natututunan din ako. So, parang, okay to. But, Puerto Galera, it's a hidden cove.
Yeah.
So, it can be boring. It can be, kasi minsan walang tao. But that's okay. So, after one season, I thought maybe, I should see.
Wait. Rewind. Walang tao. Nasa Puerto Galera ka. City boy ka. Napunta ka sa Puerto Galera. Dapat bakasyon lang yan. All of a sudden, nagmamanage ka. Anong tumatakbo sa utak mo pag walang tao? For a high energy person, ha?
Yeah, that was the time when I started my health journey.
Okay.
Diyan nag-umpisa yan. Kasi nakita ko yung mga tao nagsa-sunbathe bang ganun sa sunbed. Sabi ko, parang pwede ko naman gawin yan habang naglalakad ako. Di ba? Para naaarawan ka na, tapos nag-exercise ka pa. So, that's when it started, walking on the beach. And, nagkakakalyo, nagkakasugat yung paa ko because I walk barefoot, di ba? So, hanggang sa nagkakalyo na, sumarap na yung and napapansin ko, I'm getting really fit and, I'm feeling good about this. And I'm looking good because I have a really nice tan.
It takes time, no?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hindi naman kasi ako competitive level na, so to speak, no. So anyway, that's when I started my journey. So medyo malungkot pag walang tao. Kasi wala kang ginagawa eh.
So pag mo wala kang ginagawa, what's your day like? Do you write songs? Do you nothing?
No, I was...
Tinalikuran mo talaga music?
Oo, walang music. Buti na lang, at that time, kapitbahay ko si Jun Lupito.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was just tatawid ka lang although medyo akit ka muna ng bundok. Tapos tatawid ka ng kalsada. Andun si Jun Lupito.
Puerto Galera
kasi is a gem. It's paradise in a way na not like Boracay na pristine, crystal clear, white sand and, powdery white sand and crystal clear waters. Yung Puerto Galera are hidden coves, mountains, and whatnot. So I was in one of these hidden coves, and if you go up the mountain and down, ando naman sa kabila si Jun Lupito. Tapos about 14 kilometers away is White Beach. Nandun ang action. May tugtugan doon pagka weekends. So, susunduin ko si Jun. Nalika na. Punta kami doon. So, doon na naman, again, nag-umpisa yung aking musical return, so to speak. So, yun, dahan-dahan. Tapos pag-uwi ako ng Manila, tawagin ko yung Runaway Boys.
Yes.
Runaway Boys. Reunion tayo. So, puro covers lang. A few original songs.
Rockabilly pa rin.
Rockabilly, syempre. para lang, para lang uminit ang dugo, so to speak. So, yeah, and I really enjoyed the hospitality business na. So I pursued another career so pinursue ko yung hospitality. So I explored Boracay. Again, I would like to thank my friend Chef Felipe, who I hung out with in San Francisco only last week. Siya naman yung ano sa akin kasi yung Boracay at that time, nilakad namin yung buong beach. Puro ano lang sila, parang puro reggae lang yung... Yeah. Of course,
syempre island theme eh.
Di ba? Walang rock and roll. Parang, teka muna. So, kinausap ko tong si ano, and then we had a jam one time, may gitara doon. I started playing some songs of The Cure. Mga new wave kids pala tong mga to. Mga Manila boys na new wave kids. Wow, you play new wave. Set up tayo ng gig dito. So, nag-gig ako. So, parang may market naman pala kasi magkakaedad silang sabay-sabay silang pumunta ng Boracay. So, itong age group nila talagang mga 90s, 80s, 90s sila. So, nagkaroon ng market doon. So, pwede pala akong tumugtog dito. Set up ako ng tugtog. Pupunta ako doon. I would set up 3-4 gigs. Eventually, you would meet the owners and eventually, I found a job. And so, that was my move to Boracay and, I've not looked back ever since.
So ngayon, nasa hospitality business ka na talaga?
Hospitality business because I found my calling there. Dahil yung personality natin, halimbawa, di ba? Like, hindi ka napapagod? Imagine ninyo si Paco ang inyong maitre d' na entertain ka. Hey, table for two. Kakakausapin pa kayo niya.
Sarap, no?
Oo. Tapos, you get to meet a lot of people because it's Boracay. It's international, di ba? So, iba-ibang klase tao.
Okay. Out of curiosity, nakakita ka na ba ng mga lalaking pupunta sa Boracay, iba yung kasama, tapos pagbalik nila, iba yung kasama, and then ikaw patay mali siya na,
whatever happens in Boracay stays on Facebook. Hindi, may kasabihan na gano'n, whatever happens in Boracay stays in Boracay. Bahala na sila, di ba? Problema na nila yon. Kasi ako, I was virtually single throughout that whole time. So, I was really having fun. And yun lang, if I had stayed on in Boracay, I would have died a young but very happy man.
Really?
Oo.
So tanggal disiplina mo sa Boracay, ganon?
Hindi naman kasi mapapainom ka talaga. Ang sarap kasi uminom doon. Alam mo na pag malamig yung beer, ang sarap ng beer doon. Kahit na 9:00 ng umaga, masarap ang beer. So tapos may mga cocktails. I had a proper bar, I hired a bartender to train my bartender. So ang gagaling ng mga bartender. So, sir, cocktail testing tayo. Sure. Diba? So laging ganun. Araw-araw, gabi-gabi. And then, the food. No, but I was very disciplined. As a matter of fact, I was doing twice a day. I was swimming in the morning and working out in the afternoon. Tapos meron pa ako mga tropa na yung mga chef doon na medyo malalaki na nga rin. Mag-aayayan. Akyat tayong Mount Luho. Yung iikutin namin yung Boracay. Ganon. So meron kami mga trip na ganon. Tapos pagbaba namin, kakain din.
Ganon din pala.
Ganon din. Hindi ako yun, siya.
So now, itatayin ko lahat yun, di ba? Nagkaroon ng reunion ang Rizal Underground. You're still in touch with the guys from Runaway Boys. You have found your Katya. Mom and kids are still around and they're keeping you grounded. What's next?
Well, like I said, I have a mission right now. Yung tour ko ng Europe, di ba?
Yes.
So I'm doing this, I'm doing Europe. Kung manganak yun, actually meron kami dapat Canada na postpone nung August.
Okay.
Kami nila Wency Cornejo.
Oo nga, hindi natuloy yun, no?
Lay Bautista. Yes, dahil sa Bini. Yung group, yung all-female group na Bini who are huge in the Philippines and I suppose throughout the whole world, all the Filipino community. Yeah. They decided na i-postpone na lang to March. So kung matuloy yun, gawin namin yun and then I'll do Europe and bring Clem para to ipapasa ko na sa kanya. Actually, I was able to book Wency a few shows in Europe.
Galing naman.
Nung nandun siya.
Yeah. Doing his
Pizzaiolo. Mm-hmm. Ayun. Yun, magiging partner ko yan si Wency. Kasi nag-siargao din yan si Wency. Mahilig din siya mag-siargao. Mahilig din mag-surf.
Okay yan. So maliban doon, ano pa ang plano mo?
Ang huling gusto ko talagang gawin after doing all this, di ba sabi ko nga sa'yo, papass on ko na kay Clem or kay Glenn o kung sino man, ay one last time is to tour with the Rizal Underground outside of the Philippines. Kasi hindi pa kami nakakatugtog outside of the Philippines ever.
So kukunin mo si Harley from Saipan, the Villegas Twins from the Philippines, and dadali mo silang lahat dito?
Well, the US is an option kahit Asia, basta outside of the Philippines. But, I think a US tour would be ripe kasi nung nga kami, we recorded our stuff live, our performances live. And so, hindi pa namin alam kung anong gagawin namin, but we also have an offer to release vinyl. So, pag nangyari yan, siguro pag uwi ko, mag-usap kami ni Mike. And maybe we record something, we have something new to offer. And so that would be a good reason to tour and to promote the album. So yan na siguro ang magiging curtain call for my musical journey.
Wow.
Although it's not as if I'm going to stop playing music, no? Of course, it's gonna be part of me. Siguro kahit 75 years old na ako, magtutugtog pa. Pero yung touring kasi is very taxing, no? It's not very easy, lalo na if...
Yung mga biyahe, no?
Oo, tsaka yung katulad nito, at least you are US-based, di ba? Medyo mas sandali ng konti. I live out of my suitcase.
Yeah.
So, tuloy-tuloy yun. Kailangan punuin ko yun, di ba?
Hindi ka sanay mag-laundry.
Hindi, pero nasanay na ako. Alam ko na yung tamang timpla. Kaya hopefully my mates Harley, Angelo and Mike, if you're watching, let's do this. Meron na kaming invite actually. So abangan nyo lang mga fans ng Rizal Underground, mga subscribers, keep the faith. So, yeah, recently, last week, magkasama kami ni Glenn Jacinto, team ni Ramos and Don Morales. Hey, hi guys.
Kamusta sila?
Very good people. It was, we had so much fun. Marami kaming katatawanan na pinagdaanan. There were some challenges, but it was so much fun. The crowd was fabulous. The turnout was great. The show was fantastic. So, bumenta naman. And this is actually the first time that I had spoken to Glenn Jacinto for more than 2 minutes.
Really?
Oo. Kasi, alam ba yung 90s overload natin. Hindi naman, we don't sit one-on-one. Di ba? Kasi ang dami natin eh. So, we either get together as a group or, you hang out with kung sino kasama mo sa kwarto. Di ba? Yung dressing room. Nasa kabila si Glenn. So, this is really the first time and nag-usap kami,
Napakabait na tao.
Napakabait na tao and we see each other eye to eye and who knows, baka magsama rin kami sa Europe.
Alam mo ba si JJ Buen Camino,
of
diba?
course.
Napakatahimik na tao, right? Si Glenn, tahimik din niya. Introvert din yan eh. Sila yung pinagsama namin sa isang kwarto sa tour. Akala namin sila yung pinakamatahimik na kwarto. Sila yung pinakamaingay. Oh my God.
Ganun ba yun?
Oh my God.
May synergy.
As in, sabi namin ni Jonathan, lahat kami parang, totoo ba to? Sila naging party room yung kwarto nila.
Talaga.
So weird. Pero I digress.
Right.
So let's talk to the audience because people think na wow, may career si Paco, may career si Steve. Siguro madaming kumukuha sa kanila. What they don't understand is yung mentality natin, which by the way, I still acknowledge, partly I took from you.
Oh, wow.
Kaya sinasabi ko palagi sa tao yun. That's why when I had you here the first time, di ba? Nakikita ko how you would market yourself. And in-apply ko yun. Ikaw, si Teddy Diaz, kayo yung mga naglagay niyan sa utak ko eh. At our age now, we're the ones finding our gigs.
Yes.
We don't wait for people to call us. We're calling people and saying, we're here. Can you tell them what a trooper really is? Kasi we're musicians, yes. Some people may look at us as rock stars, yes. But in our head, we're also movers and shakers, eh.
Well, we try to be, yeah.
How are you able to motivate yourself to find your gigs? Kasi while other people are finding excuses, here you are finding your gigs. Same thing with me, yun din ang ginagawa ko eh.
Siguro, alam mo pa ako, because of that lull that I had, parang I missed so much eh. Yun yung time na sumikat yung Sandwich, sila Ebe Dancel, and ako yung nagpo-provide ng sound system dun sa Big Sky Mind.
Okay.
Alam mo ba yung Big Sky Mind?
Hindi ko siya. Hindi ko siya naabutan pa yun.
It's still around.
Okay.
It's a small bar in
New Manila.
New Manila, yun na. So, New Manila. So, nandun siya at it's basically a dive and it's still around and people still go there and they still dress up for Halloween.
Really?
Oo. Nung nag-umpisa sila, ako yung sound system kasi nasa Cubao ako noon.
Okay.
So ako yung nagpo-provide ng sound system. At dyan sumikat yung mga yan and I was just like a recluse. Hahatid ko lang yung mga tao ko tapos susunduin ko pagkatapos. Hindi ako nagpapakita kasi yun nga parang I felt like I was an old man. And
so nagkaroon ka pala ng old man face, ha?
Oo, nung yun, right before 40 or thereabouts when my kids were growing up. Kasi yun yung feeling mo dahil hindi mo pwedeng iwanan yung mga bata because I raised them myself.
Yes.
So talagang hindi ako makaalis ng matagal. Susunduin ko lang yung mga hatid ko sila, susunduin ko. Minsan kasama ko pa yung mga kids ko. Pag ihahatid ko, pag wala akong house help, gigisingin ko yan ng 2:00 ng umaga. Dito lang kayo, ganyan. Ganon kahirap yung buhay. So, medyo, I went through that phase and parang to me, that was like so much time lost and now I'm kind of like trying to make up for it. Medyo sumama pa nga yung loob ko dahil nga doon sa pandemic, di ba, na railroad yung mga plans. But somehow, after the pandemic, nakaangat naman tayo at here we are now. So, there's no time to waste. To me, that's how I look at things right now. There's really no time to waste. I'm going to enjoy every moment, with my kids, with my family, with my girlfriend, and my music. Habang kaya pa. Kasi hindi mo na magagawa ito pag hindi mo na pagbaldado ka na, di ba? Pagka medyo swerte ko nga wala akong gout. Siguro because I keep myself fit. Kasi, when I talk to Charlie, when I talk to sila Bong Lennon, si Bong Lennon may kidney issue, si Charlie Y may gout, hindi makalakad. Parang ang swerte ko. So, kung sasayangin ko lang, magkakasakit din ako siguro at some point in time. I'm sure we all will be. Mm-hmm. So right now, while we're still able, maximize natin. I have to say that, just like you, di ba sabi mo, nag-iikot-ikot ka ngayon. It's so much fun to perform, di ba? Yeah. And actually rewarding as well. So, hindi naman tayo nanloloko eh. That's why yun lang ang iniiwasan ko. Ayoko naman yung short change natin yung mga producers natin, di ba? So I give it all. I give it all, and that's why I keep fit before I even go out on the road. So that's the way I see things. I guess it's a matter of perspectives.
Are you less stressed on this tour than the last time you were
here? Oh,
here?
Absolutely. Hindi kasi itong tour na to, although yun nga medyo na railroad yung Canada, di ba? Kasi dapat after Canada, bababa ako. So, okay na yung airfare ko. But now, it's like, dagdagan yung expenses. Nakakommit na ako. So, that's how much I am also committed, no? Nakakommit na ako. Hindi ko kinancel. I mean, I could have just said, hey guys, hindi na tuloy yung Canada. Nakakommit na ako at saka nakaprograma na nga yan. Kasi if I don't go, then I'd probably be gaining some weight in Manila because typhoons have not stopped. La Nina na ngayon, di ba? No? So mabuti na lang din at natuloy na ako. So maganda naman yung I had a great stint in San Francisco 2 weeks ago. Last week in Pasayahan Sanayon, I had a great time with Glenn, Don, and team. Tapos, I'm looking forward to gigging with Monarch, Frey, and of course, Michael Abad this weekend. And of course, yun nga sabi ko, melodies. And so, I'm meeting more and more people. Next week, I'll be in Jacksonville, Florida, and Orlando with Ramon Zialcita, the doctor. Yeah, so I've not been to Jacksonville, and I have a friend who's taking me to Miami daw to visit Miami. So I'm again looking forward to these new places. Yun din yung mga maganda dyan, di ba, nakakaikot ka. Last year napuntahan ko yung Disneyland sa Orlando. All 4 properties in one day.
In one day?
Yeah.
Natapos mo lahat yun?
Or because I was vlogging, syempre yung vlogging, it's something new to me. Sana someday magkaroon din ako ng 40,000+ subscribers katulad ni Paco. So,
promote your channel.
Oo, tama. So, dun sa mga viewers ngayon, please watch my vlogs on Sabado Nights with Steve Lu on my YouTube page. Hanapin nyo lang, type nyo lang Steve Lu or Sabado Nights with Steve Lu. Makikita nyo dun yung exploits ko sa Europe and adventures ko from my last trip here in the US. And some of the interesting episodes that I've done on Olongapo and all these other travel destinations. Please subscribe, like, and watch. Yeah.
And kailangan mo pa podcast. Dapat alam mo, feeling ko yun ang Mike, di ba? Yun ang natural progression nun eh.
Teka muna, how do you differentiate podcast? Like sit down? Ano ba ibig sabihin?
Or maybe, like ang ginagawa mo kasi is gumagawa ka ng docu eh. Like when you're vlogging, you're doing a docu, di ba?
Kind of. Yeah.
Like when Mike Dizon talks about food, he doesn't describe the food. He goes to those places. Tapos, kakainin niya yung pagkain.
Right.
Pag sinabing podcast, it's more talking about it na. So let's say going to the destination, tapos talking to maybe the tour guide or the owner or the owner of the place about the history of the destination.
Ginagawa ko rin yan kasi especially music. Laging pagpupunta ako ng Baler, halimbawa, explore ko yung history of music. Sino ba yung mga like Boracay? Sino yung mga unang musikerong kilala mo dito? Sa Boracay, meron yung kamukha ni Freddy Aguilar eh.
Really?
Oo, si Ka Freddy ang tawag ko. Kaka, sabi ko, talagang talagang kinarir niya. Talagang naka-cowboy hat siya. So, in-explore ko yon kasi yung Coco Jam also performed in Boracay for 1 month and inggit ako sa kanila noon.
Sino ang nasa Coco Jam pa rin? Sina Rico pa? Wala.
Well, unfortunately, we lost Rolly Maligad this year. Kaya nga yung family niya nasa Houston and I dedicated my Houston show to Rolly Maligad and his family. Actually, wala na. Most of them are in heaven.
Yun na nga eh.
Oo. Sadly. But the good news is I recorded Rolly Maligad's compositions and yun, nasa Spotify din. Please tune in to my Spotify page as well. Yeah,
ma-upload ba yung mga live versions ng
nasa YouTube yung mga yun eh.
Upload mo na sa Spotify.
Sige. Maraming tinuro sa akin na sikreto si Paco.
Yes.
Subukan natin yan.
So, okay. Last words to the young aspiring musicians.
You know, guys, you have the world right in front of you these days. Katulad ng pinag-uusapan namin ni Paco, nung araw, kailangan mo ng record company para magkaroon ka ng radio airplay. Kailangan mong maglabas sa print ad to announce that you're having a big concert. At saka recording was kasi we used to use analog tape. At magastos at again, it was expensive, no? So kukonti lang ang may studio noon dahil mahal ang gear.
Yes.
These days with the laptop, with an audio interface, you can come up with your music. You can upload them and you can publish them and then you can market them online through social media. So the world is right out there within your reach. Just go out and grab it. That's what I'm enjoying right now, yung ability na magawa yun. Kasi yun nga yung 2018, I was at a crossroads na I was just playing in Boracay, yung sa bar ko, no? Pagka Sabado ngayon, makapag-gig nga, i-announce ko lang. Meron akong may mga dumarating nung 2018, 2017. Kasi nag-umpisa ako doon 2012 eh. Mahirap pa noon. Mga 2015 na, tuwing naggagawa ako ng poster at ipopost ko, meron mga dumarating naman, may nakakarinig, may nakakaalam. So, si Jean Garcia, madalas kong makita sa Boracay yan pag nandun yan. Oh, Steve, puntahan kita. Kita rin kami sa San Francisco. So, nakikita ko yung effectiveness ng social media, how you can use it as a tool to market yourselves. So, to the young aspiring kids, write your music, record it, put it out there, market it. Perhaps someday you get to travel and be a musical journeyman or troubadour, just like what Paco and I are doing now. So I hope that helps. Check out my vlog. Maybe you'll learn something from it.
Yeah. Are you gonna release new music?
Meron akong bago na nirelease a year ago, and I'm coming up with a new single. I've not tapos na yung single. I've recorded at Crow's Nest Studios. Thank you to Audrey and to Ellie for helping me out. Hindi ko pa, siguro before I travel to Europe, ilalabas ko yon para meron kaming fresh music ni Clem na to promote in Europe.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Lu.
Yes, maraming salamat!
Alright. Love you, bro. Thank you. Don't forget to check the link, ilalagay ko sa description para mapanood nyo yung unang episode ni Steve. Also, please support Stephen's tour happening this year, 2024. And if you're watching this past 2024, reach out to Stephen. Actually, ayoko siya mag-quit eh. So, diba? Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Paco! Alright!